Welcome back, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Hog Pub Series, episode 3 of the Pub Series. We got a ranked game here. Episode 2, just finished recording that. Unfortunate loss for the boys, and they're going to tilt you straight back in. The spirits, I know they're low, but who cares? We've got a first pick coming out here for the Dire. Tiny and CM. It's going to be a Ben Disruptor and probably a Sam pick here. Yep, got the Grimstroke coming out. Sam favourite, 200 plus games on this hero. Let's see what he's going to be able to cook up. Going for the Instigate. Undying coming out for Radiant. And yeah, Bond picking up a Lifestealer, so really strong. Looks like it's going to be Disruptor, Lifestealer. Lifestealer, a lot of nerfs in this patch that we've just had. And into the Axe as well. Axe Undying. So yeah, not the greatest into Lifestealer. Not awful. Miles picking the strongest hero at the minute. So no excuses for him this game. And Joe SF coming out as well with a Troll Warlord. Interesting. Feel like the Static Storm's going to do an absolute business on him this game. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me whilst I upload the previous match onto YouTube. Let's have a look, see. But yeah, see what the boys can cook up this time. It's a ranked game, so they're going to be trying their hardest. And 72-55 on the Disruptor, absolute Giga Chad. Oh. And yeah, sorry for the lag whilst we start this. Oh, shit. Right. Okie doke. Age restricted? Probably should be, but I'm saying no. Anyway. Okay.
Axe likes this very much.
Let's make... Oh shit, wait, no. We're episode 2, aren't we? This is episode 3 that's going on now. Episode 2 is what I'm putting onto YouTube at the minute, so... Okay. Lovely jubbly. Upload that. Alright. So... bringing up the last hits graph. Gonna go for a kill here, bot lane. Although, Radiant Sea are gonna back out on both of their heroes. Not sure if they managed to scout out the option sentries here in the bot lane. Sam starting off with 1 sentry himself, and Ben starting off with 1 sentry. So still a sentry in stock for... Still 2 sentries in stock for the Dire. Opting not to block the pool camp. And... Going to be a sneaky cheeky ward, awful ward spot from CM. Going to get quickly dewarded by Sam there. A blocked camp here on both sides from both supports. Very nice indeed. And yeah, Joe going to be going against this Tiny here. Getting some raises off. Sorry for the lag. I'm currently alt tabbed out. Hopefully it's not too bad. Raises coming up from Joe. A lot of damage here. Top lane should be a really easy game, to be honest. I mean, not the greatest 2 strength heroes for Lifestealer to come into. Ghoul Frenzy first out from Bond. Probably going to be maxing the open wounds here. Can't see Rage being very useful in this lane. Open wounds and Ghoul Frenzy. Going to be the ones to max out here. What's he gone for? He's gone for Corpse Eater. So, yeah. Quite a lot of stuns here, actually, though, on this team. Maybe Unfettered. Could have been a decent game for it, but Corpse Eater, probably the better facet overall. Mid lane, going fairly nicely. Joe with a few CS advantage. In fact, advantage in all lanes for the boys this time around. Sam still yet to use his sentry. Not going to be unblocking this camp or blocking this camp. It's going to mean a stack and pull is going to be available for this CM. Sam, if you're watching this back, try and take 2 wards into lane so you can de-ward this one and block this one. And if you really want to be a cock, order another one out as soon as it comes back into stock to reblock this camp when they unblock it. Stroke of Fate coming in from Sam with this Troll Warlord. Some damage from Miles. Inkswell comes in. Gonna look to go on him. Stun comes out. Not gonna have the damage quite to finish him off, but a Blood Grenade thrown in from Sam is gonna have the Stroke of Fate to finishing him off. Very nicely done from Sam. And Miles in the bot lane. Getting an early kill onto this Troll Warlock. Lowest core in the CS charts there. Mid, fairly even. Top. Bond getting clicked down a little bit here. Ben very low. Has a lot of regen and has the Bassi up as well for that early mana regen as well. Sam still holding this ward. Somebody tell him that it does have an active. Three minutes. Looks like Sam's got the Lotus there. Yes, he does. And top lane. Who has the Lotus here? Is it Undying? It is. Hello, Courier. Might be going down? No. Instead, Undying turning. Does have the Lotus if he wants to pop and dive in a tower. I think he is going to. Popping the Lotus. Tombstones. Has a Mango. Enough for a Q. Has the Tombstone dropped. Is he going to be looking to run onto Bond as well? Bond. Getting very low. Don't know if you want to stick around here. One more Q from Undying will finish it. And they do go down. Both in the top lane, unfortunately. An even net worth lead, no advantage. Yeah, just gonna go back on. Nice double stroke of fate from Sam with the Inkswell coming on. Miles positioning really well there. Gonna pop that onto the Troll Warlord. Another Q to play with. Sam stroke of fate in 1 second. Is he gonna drop the Lotus onto Miles? No, he isn't. Miles still going ahead. Oh, he does pop it. Neutral creep kills the Undying in the top lane. This override camera really pissing me off. We want free camera because it made me miss a kill there. Wasn't my fault, boys. Actually, I do kind of want it. It is kind of nice if I want to just chill. Bot lane, gonna go on the CM. Stroke of Fate comes out, as well as the Inkswell, and they're gonna be able to take her off. Bot lane doing really nicely. This kill combo lane. Miles looks like he's taken the nighttime 15-second thingy-majig. This time. So, going to be a vision advantage, definitely, for the die this whole game. Let's see if both of the supports... Sam has placed his sentry. Where did he place it? Nowhere, it seems. Or it's been de-warded. Straight away from this CM. Who has more wards that she's holding. Ben and Obs ready. And Bond going to be making his way towards us. Just going straight Radiance. No armor. Interesting call there. Bond tipping him for the call after dying to him earlier in lane. That is some serious mental games here. Let's hope he doesn't get killed again, otherwise he's going to be called an absolute wuss. Yeah, I felt like we haven't checked in on this mid lane in a while. Not much happening. Fuck tons of damage. Is that the tiny toss thing? Yeah, that is just a ridiculous facet. Like, how much damage that does to JPK in one toss. Does have the bottle and tangos to heal back up. Yeah, mid lane going pretty fairly. Bot lane in the favour of the boys, and top lane fairly evenly. Slight favour of the Radiant, but with that kill. And Joe, whoa, howdy partner. He has been stacking this camp. Now 4 stacks, going to be able to take them with the razors. He's going to be feasting in the game even more than he is in real life on his bulk. Miles is going to go down. I didn't manage to catch that. Let's go back 10 seconds and have a watch. Tiny rotation in with the landing toss damage, and the troll whirling axes come out with a root there to pick off Miles. Unfortunately, Sam does manage to pick up the wisdom rune this time. He does remember. Very nice. That is learning curve. That is, what's it called? Progress. It's good. Sam is learning after his 3-month hiatus from Dota. He's back at the top of his game, it seems. At least this game. Do not watch last game. No, I'm just kidding. He did fine. Everyone did fine. It's just a bit unfortunate. And yeah, this game going a lot better though. Much better performance from everyone. I feel like everyone's playing their comfort heroes this game, compared maybe to last game with some slightly more experimental picks. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, going better this game. Let's have a look at the win probability graph. Radiant with 2/3 chance to win. Joe gonna get his ulti cancelled and picked off by the Tiny here in the mid lane. Unfortunately, deep ward place. Let's see if Sam is able to scout that out. Looks like he might have an idea, but needs to be careful here, because if Tiny can just bottle up and get another toss onto him, Sam could go down. Tiny opted to back off. But yeah, not much happening top. Bond quite happy to chill out there. Sam taking the mid lane for the time being, but an avalanche, no, had the silence off. Root comes in, leashed on both of them from the Grimstroke ulti, and Joe going to be able to pick off that one. Nice turn there from Sam onto the CM, and a great TP in from Joe as well. Bond forced to the jungle. Yeah, going straight in for the Sacred Relic. Feels like he needs to farm, which is fine, but he's not going to have that for another 10 minutes, so maybe wanting to get involved in some kills or something to speed that through. Bit of a lull at the minute. Everyone kind of chilling out. Okay, so now they know they have vision there. The frostbite in. Let's see if Sam orders a ward. He does. He orders some wards in. Now going to be dewarding this. It looks like pretty quickly after now the CM revealed that vision. On top, Ben unfortunately going down to the Undying. Gets a glimpse off, but it's a little, too late, unfortunately. Meanwhile, bot lane got CM roots onto Miles, but he's just going to turn around and start hitting them. It's night time, but a TP in coming from Undying. Silence him from the Phantom's Embrace, what's it called? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Phantom's Embrace. Meanwhile, JPK going down mid lane. We'll take a look at that in a second, but ulti in from Sam. Holds them back. And yeah, let's take a look, see where Joe went down. It's a toss from the Tiny, unfortunately picking him off. Tiny 3-0, having a good game, not much CS though. It's 11 minutes and he's only got 50 last hits. So the lowest of all the cores. Although a tri-lane here Bot try against try action in the bot lane. Axe with the blade mail up and a Seas of Serenity as well if he wants to die for that extra HP regen. Maybe a glimpse back here, see if Ben wants to do it. Glimpses the CM. The Inksville comes in, Tombstone to counteract, a big call from Axe. JPK's coming in as well, gonna pop that ulti, doesn't proc on the blade mail, so he's gonna be able to kill this Axe off here with the silence from Sam. A lot of damage coming in onto the boys, but no rotation, so a rotation in from Tiny, but he manages to get a stun off onto 2. Static Storm a little too late. Comes back in, Miles still hitting Ben very low. Tiny gonna throw one last thing at Ben, does manage to pick it off. Now it's a 1v1 in the bot lane. Bond still not fancying getting involved, just chilling here, doesn't want to save his offlaner. Now he does, he opts to come in. Has the Feast ready to go in on this guy, slows comes in, rages to stop the avalanche and manages to pick up the kill. That's really big for Bond. Miles does go down, but that's absolutely fine. Skipping this armlet and going straight for the Radiance. Ballsy play, but that is big. Gets the 6 godlike streak from this Tiny, and that's a massive cash injection into this lifestealer. In lane, heals in from Joe. Doesn't have the ulti to play with. A blade mail on Axe 2. With the Undying coming in. Let's take a look at the net worth level. Troll with the most last hits, getting himself back into this game, and yeah, 1k net worth lead for the Radiant, but still very even across the board. Everyone doing fine for themselves. Mid lane, gonna be dewarded from the Undying. Bond opting to go for the Yasha and Kaya. Oh my god, that is just a ridiculous amount of damage. The blink comes in from the Axe as well. That's a toss from Tiny. Ben drops the Slapping Storm, but he's going to be going down here as well, it looks like. Sam ults in, but yeah, that Tiny DOS with the Kanda, or just with the Phylactery, oh my god. Just ridiculous. Toss, a targeted spell technically, so benefiting from that bonus damage. And yeah, Soulbind not enough to hold them back there. Rotating straight over as well into Bond. Does have the ulti, so going to be a hard pick off here. Has to be careful. If he pops a feast on anybody, he's not going to have enough for both of them. Oh my days. Rage and Infest, but yeah, that is just a crazy amount of damage. With the Axe call, as well as this Kanda and the Fassa from Tiny and the smoke coming straight out. Scouted by the ward. Wait, no, they don't have a ward. Not scouted by the ward. So I'm going to break it onto this Undying, and Joe running away bot. Going to see a DD room bot. Thinks twice about it. Not going to go for it. Missed there with the decay. Pardon me. Bond went 20 and 2 in a ranked game last night where he doubled down. So gonna want to come back on this one to accelerate his way towards that ancient rank. Yeah, big move here from Radiant. Dire completely respecting it, just backing off. Smart move, take over the jungle again. I mean, they've got great vision. Props to the Dire supports, because oh, that's a Bond ward, that's a Ben ward, and that's a JPK ward, and that's a Sam ward. So everybody warding. They've got great vision up, to be fair. Some good wards. The really nice ward here from the Radiant. No sentries in the jungle apart from this deep one here. Triangle completely centered out, but no vision there. Joe, oh my fucking god, that's a DD rune on Tiny. Yours comes out from Joe, and a nice glimpse back. That's going to save Joe's life. Really well played by Ben there. Tiny though, still going to go in. Tombstone's down and a call in onto Joe. Manages to pick off one. Going to be able to pick off Ben, it looks like, on the back. Soulbind comes in onto 2 with a Static Storm drop, but the Tombstone chasing them down. Ben drops, and looks like Sam going to be able to... No, not able to get out this time. Silence comes in onto Tiny, but one last slap across the face with his monster fist. I was going to say monster something else then, but maybe not. Going to get demonetized. Ben picks off CM. Where the hell was CM? Why did she die? She was here. Okie dokie. Miles going to get thrown back. A lot of damage. Standing in the silence. Nothing to play for, but an Axe Blade comes in. Blade Mail, and they're going to be able to pick off Miles as well. Almost a Blink Dagger ready on Joe. But a lot of cancel. A lot of cancel. Especially if they wanted to get any of the big target pickoffs on this Axe, this Tiny. The ulti's just not going to be as effective when you can just toss an avalanche at you. I wish I could toss off Joe. Wait, sorry. Pause on that one. Radiant going to take down this top tower. No one keen on Roche yet. Maybe a bit too early. Sam going for the Aether Lens next. And Ben, once again, a clear vision in mind of what he wants to do to the map. Opting for complete control. Vision completely turned on its head in the last few minutes. No wards outside of the base for the Dire. Instead, Radiant with the deep vision here. Bond farming down bot. Still nowhere near this Radiant's really. Over 1,000 gold off. But playing out of the way here. I can't help thinking Armlet would have helped them in those earlier fights, but jumping onto Miles here. 2% is drop with a big toss coming down, and Miles is going to drop. See if anyone's going to build a halberd for this troll. I don't think he's the problem.
Acts like this very much.
Yeah, pinned inside the base. Toss in onto Sam. Blink out. Sam getting away with his life there. Undying's really fat as well, I'm not gonna lie, like it's pretty tough. You've got an extra person who can just build these auras for the team. The mech Glimpse comes back onto Tiny, not far enough to prompt any sort of initiation. Yeah. Bond with no radiance yet still, and his courier died as well, so he is essentially no fatter than he was at 8 minutes into the game, unfortunately. Really tough one. Miles has the phylactery finished. Scan comes out into Radiant, they know where they are, but not that much you can do. A smoke coming in under this ward, looking towards this troll, 3 of them going, but a ward placed down which is going to reveal them. At least to get the D ward out of it. So, we can get back out onto the map. Didn't fancy placing a ward there, Ben, so still no vision out of the map for the Dire. And yeah, another deep ward from the Radiant, just completely pinning them in. Very close to Radiance now. I feel like that's the next big fighting timing for this Dire team.
Acts like
15k net
very
worth in
much.
20 minutes. It's a rough one. The boys trying their very hardest to join me down in Archon. Just kidding. Oh, Kanda finished up with Tiny. I feel bad for the supports, man. They're just gonna get no. Don't itch your eyes. Oh fuck. They're just gonna get absolutely bummed. Let's be honest. They're gonna get bummed. Tiny got a toss in. Bang! Bang! One-shots Ben. Yep. That's his big, rocky penis entering Ben's arsehole. And I'm definitely getting demonetized on YouTube once again. But I don't care, because we weren't making any money in the first place. Jump in from the Undying. Don't really know what he was wanting to accomplish there. Drops the tombstone. Very interesting. Pinged out by Ben. Racist Ben. Linking onto Bondi. A lot of damage. Gets the taunt off as well. And dunk. Bond is dead. That's the Radiance timing as well. So Static Storm dropped from Ben. Kinetic Field doesn't manage to catch a new one. Just looking to break up the fight here. But another avalanche coming in, a toss comes in, bam, he's dead. Sam almost goes down as well. CM has balls, maybe not wanting to dive too far. Meanwhile, Joe blinking out there in the mid lane. You're set to get himself out. But they leave the melee. Oh my god, this is such torture. They're leaving so they don't get the fortify, and Miles goes down as well. Look at this, absolutely regimented Dota from the Radiant. Low-key, these players, they're actually on fire. They're on fire. They've left every melee rack on low HP so they can take out all 3 lanes without giving up the fortify. No dire fortification. Mid lane going to go down, so they do have the fortify, but they don't have it in time to get the top lane. And meanwhile, mid lane, call misses. Joe managing to get the Yules off, but it's still going to fall. Static Storm is really nice. Bond's Radiance beating down. He's going to be able to pick up this CM. That's a nice kill for Bond. But a toss in onto Sam, bang, he's dead. Tombstone in. Miles going in on the axe, but not enough damage. Radiance Bond picks up the tombstone. Silence comes in onto the Undying, although a toss comes in, kills off Sam straight away. A lot of damage onto Bond as well. TP out. Isn't going to be able to catch this Tiny. Do get a glimpse back. Does Bond have a feast? No. 10 seconds until that's up, so nothing really to give here. No rage as well. Does need to be careful.
Acts like this very much.
Just tough. Just tough. Feasted onto the axe, but it's almost like he's just doing more damage to himself. I mean, just with the mech on Undying, completely baiting out Bond there, unfortunately. Anyone get close enough for the ulti? Nice. Joe comes in for the ulti. Toss in. Shrux is dead. Miles is dead. Gone. And just looks like that's going to be it, really. 24 minutes. Just, I mean, it's just... Poor boys. Relentless. Oh my god. Thank god. Jesus wept. Sam almost going down there. And bad. Need some eye drops for my eyes. Anyone bunkered inside the tombstone? Get yourselves in there. Yeah, what can the boys do? One last attempt it looks like from them. Gonna take off this tombstone. Throne is exposed. Jumping from Mars onto the Troll Warlord. Sam's ulti with a Static Storm as well coming in. Joe, a big ulti popping, but no, manages to almost take out the CM. No, CM's gonna live. Bond getting down very low. Joe's now gonna die as well with the root up. Gets picked off there, and that is gonna be game. Poor blokes. Poor boys. Gotta feel for them. Really do. But yeah. That's 3 casts, 3 losses unfortunately at the minute. Playing against a Crusader, Legend, Ancient. Though I thought they played really well. Zags is pretty good considering he's Crusader. Does have silver tier for everyone, so yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.